you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.
Hello, welcome to Relax the Podcast. I'm your host, Colleen Ballinger, with my co-host, but mostly the star host. His name is Carrot Stucklin.
Nice.
Hi.
Hello.
We are not at our house. We are in a different house that is not our house.
Okay.
Hello, listeners. If you can't see us currently, if
We're
you're
in
listening,
somebody else's home.
yes, we are. We are on a little trip because we're crazy and spontaneous.
Are we crazy, or are the people that like own a home and are like, hey, yeah, you can stay in our home from this website?
A lot of people do that.
I feel like they're crazy.
Well, they're making money doing that.
Sure, but like, we're in your home.
I know. That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
We're using your utensils. We're playing your board games.
We're not. We're
They're
not playing
there.
board games.
It's one of the things I wrote down was Airbnb board games need to relax.
Why? I think it's a lovely touch.
It's a lovely touch, but like we're not doing that.
Why?
So why
I think
why
people
have
do.
them and then like display them?
Because people do. What is your bitter little booty about today, my love?
The ones here. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, but wait, I think it's a lovely, nice touch for someone to be like,
Catchphrase.
Uh-huh.
Fact or crap.
Why are we not playing them right? We need to be playing them right now.
Apples to apples.
Great game. You can play it with kids.
Wits end.
Love, I don't understand why we're not playing these.
Assorted puzzles of the state of California. You did a great job. You're fine.
But why does it make you... Okay, there's a few things happening right now that are stressing me out. One, your elbow is resting on my leg, which I love you touching me, but it's like your elbow is very strong because you're so muscly.
I won't do it anymore.
And it's just sharp. It was just
I
digging in a
promise
little
to
bit.
stop.
No, you get to keep it.
I'm sorry,
please
and I won't
God.
dig my elbow.
Also,
into
you if you kick the coffee table right here we have in front of us,
your knee.
it might jiggle the camera, which is balancing on a footstool
Got
on
it.
our makeshift tripod. So just be a little
Never
cautious
say
of
that I don't take notes.
Also,
I can take a note.
but what's wrong with that? Why do you not like? Why does it need to relax? Why is it bad that people have board games? Board games are so. I don't like board games, but like most people like them.
I think it's nice. I just think like that there will always be pieces missing, and that.
But that's not
We
the
didn't play
person.
them.
The person who provided them. It's not their fault.
Yeah, maybe people do. I don't know.
We don't play them. Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Until today. Should we play one?
I'm stupid.
You guys.
One deck of playing cards.
I don't know if I'll be back online by the time.
A singular deck.
I don't know that I'll be back online by the time that this episode comes out, but because I took a break from vlogging for a minute. So that people will be very confused why we're here and what's going on. So we needed a break from life. Well, more so, I needed a break because I took a break and then I got a break. The universe was like, you need a break? Here, fall and break your body. And so then I did that. And then we were like, oh, maybe we need an actual break where we can sleep and like take a break.
Yeah.
And so we're here on this little beach vacation, staycation.
Oh, because you passed out into a hope chest?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Very
okay.
strange experience I had. Anyway, I'm fine, but we decided to be really spontaneous and we're like, hey, let's just drive. Let's just go. So we're here and we decided to podcast while we're here. So that's what we're doing.
Amazing.
And we're going to play a board game.
Sure. Okay.
Just because I don't understand your hatred for it.
And we're
It's
going to
kinda
do
weird.
a 500-piece puzzle of Catalina Island
We're not.
in real time. This podcast is 7 hours long.
We also I read a bunch of comments I wanted to read. I'm sure I forgot to screenshot most of them again like I did last week, but
Okay.
we do have comments from you lovely people. So keep those comments coming because I love them. I love reading all of your sweet comments. And a lot of people said where they're from last week. Did you read any of the comments? You should.
Didn't know I should.
Because you get to see where everyone's like, I'm from here.
Well, I know
and
that you're going
listen."
to tell me, but I will. Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, so your relax is board games. At people providing
No.
board games to provide entertainment at a rental house.
No, yeah, you're right. They're doing their best. That's a nice thing to have.
So nice.
But we're not going to do them.
We are.
Just so you know.
We are going to do one right now.
I've never been at an Airbnb and they've been like, here's these board games, and then done them. Like, I haven't.
Well, that's you. I'm sure a lot of people do.
Okay.
Right? I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
not.
I'm not saying I'm not the problem. Like, I know I am most of the times. But I'm just
What?
saying. You want to hear my relax?
I thought that was, but yes, I do. What is it?
It's a ranty one. I have a few.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Can I go through them?
Mm-hmm.
Or did you have one you want to
No.
go first? I hate.
Oh, hate. The H word.
I hate how autocorrect turns you to I.
What?
When you're texting and you text you, not Y-O-U, but just the letter U, autocorrect will always make it I.
I've never
Which
noticed
is the
that.
exact opposite of you.
I don't think I've ever typed just the letter U as instead of typing out you.
So if you text someone, you seem very off today,
You'd say I.
and you just use
I'm
the
gonna try
letter
it.
U instead of Y-O-U, it will change it to I.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
And then
right now.
and then the text you're sending is, I seem very off today. It's the complete opposite meaning.
Okay.
And it's very frustrating to me that it happens
mine
every time.
did not at all. Mine didn't even slightly.
What are you doing?
Seem off.
Uh-huh. And then text
You are so you what? Like it's not. It does
And then
not.
send- and
It's
then send-
never.
it. Then send it.
Well, it's not gonna autocorrect it after I send it.
Okay.
It does not autocorrect for me. What?
Hey, yours didn't. You and I should...
Wait, does it do it to you?
I'm trying right now. You and I should
Oh my gosh, this is a great podcast.
take our
Love, you don't just wait. Why are you?
pants
Wait, love, come on.
to the... It didn't do it this time. Well, it happens to me frequently. I don't know. That doesn't happen to you?
No.
It happens to me every time except
it
for when I
didn't
try
just
and do
right
it on the
now.
podcast.
You don't think I know what you're talking about,
Okay.
but I'm sorry that happens to you. That sounds frustrating.
Do you want to know what else?
Yeah, I so do.
Airbnb board games. It was on this list.
Oh my
Just kidding.
God.
Do you want to know what else?
Yes?
Marrying a big light person, and that's hard for me. Is what I wrote
I'm
down.
so sorry about this. I'm the worst. I know I am. I am the problem. I am the minority in this scenario.
Are you sponsored by the power company,
I
the DWP?
don't know what's wrong with me because everyone thinks I'm totally insane. Everyone thinks I'm totally insane. I am the only person I know on the I'm really the only person I know that likes all the lights on. Like I need all the lights everywhere on the big
Whenever
light.
you walk into a room, your first
All the lights have
instinct
to
is
be
to
on.
look for light switches.
Yeah, I have to have them all on. I need them all on. I don't
And be
like
frustrated
being in the
that
dark.
there's not even more
Yeah, I want more.
light switches.
I need more. I need
and
them
then
all on.
You're the person that notices, hey, that light bulb's out.
Always.
Because it could be brighter in here.
Yes,
That
I
one
know,
single light
I
bulb
know.
is out.
I'm the worst.
And
I'm the worst. I'll walk into a room. Eric will be like chilling, like watching TV or like playing a video game or whatever, and he'll have like just a lamp on, which I know is like what most people enjoy. And I'm
I
like,
love a lamp.
and I'll be like, it's pitch black in here. I can't see a thing. Like I want all the overhead lights full blast, full volume.
No, not me.
I know. I like them all on. I want them all bright. I want them to blind my eyeballs with the light. I love it.
Not me. I am Streetcar Named Desire Blanche Dubois, famous character who would cover her lampshades with scarves to additionally dim them. And that was like in the 1950s.
I know.
So it was already dim, I'm assuming. But you're like, you want to bring like classroom lighting.
Not classroom lighting, not like hospital lighting.
You want
I
to
just
bring
want-
like CVS lighting to the household.
like this rental we're staying in, too dark. Our home.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there only like 9 different lights on, but they're not fluorescent?
They're just like there's not enough.
For what?
It's just,
For
like,
for
dim.
what reason? What do you need to see? What are you
Everything.
looking for?
I need to see
Pores?
I need to see I need to see everything. I need to see everything. I feel safer.
You still see everything, but it's like it's more like chill.
You can't
if
see
it's, like,
everything.
dimmer.
If I'm looking at my rocks, if I'm crafting, if I'm painting, and the lights are low, like I can't see what I'm doing. I'm always crafting. I'm always doing things. It's like I need to see
if
what
you're
I'm
doing
doing.
like artistic tasks, like,
Which when am I not?
relax, but like under like a light or whatever. But like when we're just like in the kitchen and we're just like
Cooking?
making the kids lunches for the next day, and
You
just,
need to
and just
see
in there.
things?
You want it to be like. You want it to be like this fluorescent, sterilized, like
Because I
hospital
want to
lighting.
see what I'm doing.
Doing with what?
Everything.
How many more details do you need in the world? Details?
I don't know.
Is that what I
Libby.
said?
You said details, yeah.
It's too much love.
I know.
And I feel like people will agree with
They
me.
will. They absolutely will. No one does what I do. Nobody on this planet.
When it's after,
horrible.
especially when it's like after 9, like, there's dimmer switches, right? The whole thing about dimmer switches on like light switches, like people care a lot about that. People pay a lot of money for a dimmer switch on their thing.
I think it's like
you would never dim it for any reason ever.
Yes, I
Would
do.
you? For
I
what?
dim it for 2 reasons. One, if I ever do sit down to watch TV show or movie, which I don't, but if I ever do,
So you don't do it, yeah.
but
'cause
also,
you just was the beginning of
I
the
dim it
sentence.
for you. If I'm in a room with you, I know that you want it darker because you like dark things. So I dim it when you're in the room because that's a compromise as opposed to like having it off, which is what you would rather.
Live a little and dim a light, love. Bumper sticker?
I don't know. I'm really sorry about that.
Is that a T-shirt?
that, though.
Dimmer?
Dimmer?
Yes.
Okay. What's next, Libby? What else you got?
There's a lot going on here. Sand.
Sand's got to relax for sure.
What are we doing, Sand? Why are you everywhere even when I leave you and in everything? I don't like you, Sand.
Yeah, it is.
And then I
everywhere.
looked into Sand, and I didn't like my research
Yeah,
at
it's
all.
not good. It's a bunch of like bird poop, isn't it? Dead animals.
Well, the Google AI response when you just ask what is sand makes sense at first, where it says minerals, shells, and other materials that come from rocks and organisms.
Mm-hmm.
Pieces of life,
Yeah.
pieces of things.
Yeah.
So now you're like, because I was like, oh, sand is like little rocks, little like tiny rocks, and they all come together and they're like, sandy.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly like the ocean is a crazy big thing.
I've heard.
And it's littered, lousy with the parts of dead animals and things.
Did I hear Flynn ask you today, Daddy, why doesn't the ocean disappear or something? Like, what did he ask you? I heard half of the question. He was like, why doesn't the water go in the sand or something like that?
Yeah,
what did he say?
He was like, well, he was essentially saying if the sand and whatever soaks up the ocean, why is that, and the earth could soak it up? Like why
is it still?
Yeah,
how's
why
it still
is
there?
it still there?
Yeah,
And I had no
honestly,
reasonable response.
Great question, dude. Good question.
Well,
because he watches the water like
soak.
soak into the ground.
Yeah, I know, but we're also standing next to the Pacific Ocean, and I was like, well, look at it. Look how.
Yeah, you did.
Look,
He goes.
like,
Well,
I mean,
just
it
look
goes.
at it. There's a lot.
It goes
of
on forever. Like it goes to.
Yeah.
Good
question. He stumps me some days with his questions.
Yeah, why isn't the ocean all soaked up from all the things?
Well, because he's watching the water sink into the sand, or the rain goes into the mud. He watches things soak up, and he's like,
Paper towels,
okay,
toilet paper.
wasn't what I was
Towels.
saying, but
Well, they soak up water, love.
Mm-hmm.
So why is the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
Was his question valid?
Right, valid.
Do you want more?
Always.
Walmart bathrooms.
Okay.
We on this trip stopped at a Walmart
Mm-hmm.
because we realized and this is a two-parter, children's shoes.
Okay.
We stopped at a Walmart because we realized that one pair of children's shoes is not enough.
Well, especially if you're doing a beach trip with our son, doesn't matter how many times you say, hey, don't get your shoes wet. They will be in the water.
It's the David Blaine of human clothing is children's shoes. Like they will disappear. 50% of my day is looking for a kid's shoes.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Whoa, I don't know if you guys can hear that.
There is certainly a bachelorette party
but there's something crazy happening outside our window. Okay.
50% of my day, guaranteed, I'm just looking for a kid's shoe. Whether it's both shoes or a single shoe from a missing pair, I'm always looking for shoes.
Well, this time it was...
Get your shoes on. They're never there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we had to stop and buy an extra pair of shoes on the way here.
Yeah, we went and bought an extra pair of shoes because I was like, he's just going to get them wet. And then if we're there for a couple of days, like, I don't want him to be having wet shoes all the time. So we need an extra pair of shoes. And so we bought these shoes. Where'd they go?
Don't know. I think I left them at the checkout, the self-checkout counter. I think I bought them. Have you ever done that? Have you ever been at the self-checkout thing and then left something there?
Probably.
I think I do that All the time.
All the time?
Regularly.
What do you think you were at the store for if you just leave the things you just bought?
I don't know how it happened, but yeah, no, that is what happened. But also it was very bright in there.
We went there.
It was very big lighty there. I think that's what threw me off because I felt like I was like in your world. I'm like, this is Colleen's world. It's very bright in here. It's a Walmart. Instantly, everyone in our family has to go to the bathroom.
I didn't.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, but the thing, we went there for shoes. Like literally, the only purpose of going in there was for the shoes. And so we went there for shoes, and we ended up getting like a couple of other things, like small things. Like we got a little dress for Maisie, a shirt for Wes. You got a shirt for you. I think that was it.
I got a bluey Hawaiian shirt.
And that was we got those three things and the shoes, but we were there for the shoes. And then we get to our place and I'm like, wait, where are Flynn's shoes? And Eric's like, I don't know.
They could still be somewhere, although I doubt it. I think what
they're
happened
not in the car.
is I self-checked them out. But while I was self-checking out, there was a bathroom situation. Mm-hmm. Towards a child had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But it wasn't possible. Because when you went into the bathroom, it was like, have you watched the new Prime series Fallout?
What are you? No, I have not.
It was just like there was a criminal investigation happening.
Okay.
It was like first 48 hours was like going on in the men's bathroom. And then I was taking him to it, and it was a bail situation. Then we had to find you so you could take him to the
ladies.
To the ladies, which I'm sure there's like couches and
at the Walmart bathroom.
Like it's like nicer, I'm sure.
Absolutely not.
What's going on in there?
Probably the same. I mean,
Similar?
There was caution tape on 2 of the stalls.
Oh no!
But then there was 2 stalls open.
Oh, okay. See, in ours there was one, and it was only caution tape wrapped, strewn around, trampled on.
Well, here's my I have nothing against Walmart bathrooms in particular, but just any public bathrooms are always an adventure. But for me, it's not about the bathrooms. It's about having a child with you in a bathroom is one of the most stressful experiences in a public restroom because, oh my. Don't touch it. Don't touch that. No, don't touch anything. No.
Yeah, they just want to touch everything.
You put a toilet seat cover on. He didn't do this, but he hasn't. Kids have done this in the past where it's like, you put the toilet seat cover on. Okay, get on the toilet. And they're like touching the toilet seat to get on. It's like, don't touch it. Don't touch the toilet seat. Don't touch the things. No touching all the things. There's a lot of touching of things.
Imagine you and your body doing what they do in public bathrooms.
No.
Meaning like, you just walk in and you just start like touching everything.
Getting on the floor and leaning on the walls.
Let me just with 2 hands grab the toilet seat to like lift it.
Full grasp.
Just
it's
like
crazy.
just like sitting on the toilet, but like fiddling with like that weird handle. Just touching everything you can for as long as you can.
It's horrible.
This is children in public restrooms.
It's so horrible. It's so stressful, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
Imagine some sort of scene in a movie where a grown up is doing that. Like that's funny to me.
I'm sure it exists in some like Will Ferrell movie or something, but this wasn't super recent, but like at some point within the last year or 2, I was in a public restroom with Flynn, and he was having a hard time. He wasn't like purposefully touching everything. It's just like he was just being human and touching, not thinking about the germs in there, because he was a child, and so he's touching things, and it's so just like don't touch it, no, don't touch it. So we're washing our hands. We wash our hands, and then we go to leave the bathroom, and he goes, "Wait, Mom, don't touch the handle of the doorknob," because like I was about to open the door, but I was like getting my sleeve, because he's like, you don't want to touch it because it's gross. But I was like, wait, why is that the one thing that has...
sleeve it?
Yes. What do you mean?
Bro, what?
Wait, what do you do? Elbow sleeve. Like
I like paper towel it.
What do you do with the paper towel?
I'm saying you wash your hands, right?
Uh-huh.
Then you get the little zzz in paper towel, and then you use the paper towel on the door handle. Then it's open, and then you can kind of shoulder your way out of there, and then throw the paper towel in the trash on your way out.
The paper towel.
You're using your clothes to touch the handle.
Better than my skin, first of all, and also there's never a trash can here, and also most of the bathrooms I go to do not have paper towels. So I don't know what you're talking about.
What do they have?
The blow dryer things that don't do anything. They just blow the water around on your hand.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's some bathrooms, but
Most. I literally can't even think of the last time I went in one that had the paper towels. But anyway, that's a much better strategy though. If there's ever paper towels in there, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Anyway, but my point is that he was touching everything in there. Didn't even think about it. But for some reason, the one thing that has stuck in his mind of all the times, being like, don't touch it, is the door handle. He's like, oh, you're not gonna touch that, are you? He was mortified.
Yeah.
But like he was all over the bathroom. Anyway.
Yeah, he's like, don't touch the door handle.
I was but the toilet seat, the under part of the toilet seat is fine.
Right.
The flusher knob of the door of the toilet is fine.
Yeah.
I remember.
If there's a fun handle or enclosure to the stall, like let's play with that.
I like put my. The other thing, if you're a girl, I don't know how it is with you when you take him to the bathroom, but
I perked up. I'm interested.
You won't be much longer. So he goes to the bathroom first always. When I take him to the bathroom, and then I go to the bathroom after him. He will always, I always have to tell him to stop it, but he still, every time he starts to leave the stall, he's like, he finishes peeing, and then it'll be my turn to pee.
Grown-up time
and
to
then
pee.
And he's like, oh, I can leave. And I'm like,
and he's out.
What are, do not
every
open
time.
that. And he's like,
it's
what?
Happened every
and
time.
he's like, what?
Yeah.
What? Like I'm like, I'm in the middle of peeing. Yeah. Please do not open that door. Why? Because I need privacy. I'm currently peeing.
Yeah. He's done that to me a bunch of times.
Oh,
too.
that is so public bathrooms with a child, so stressful. Extremely stressful. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's I mean, this podcast can be gross sometimes, but like what had happened when I brought him into the men's room was that there was caution tape on one, and then there was one that was occupied and was engaged in
sounds,
in extreme like horrifying sounds. A battle.
I feel like
a battle for life, it seemed.
I feel like
a call 911 situation maybe, but instead we just backed away.
I feel like you often will tell me stories of going into public restrooms and hearing men struggling to, have a movement happening. And I don't know that there's many times I've heard other girls doing anything in the bathroom.
It seems to me, and it's not me, I'm not this type of person. I'm sorry if I'm kicking the table. But it seems to me that men in public restrooms feel the need to comment on it out loud. And I don't know if it's them talking to themselves or knowing that there could or could not be an audience.
To their selves.
What did I say?
You said their selves?
And what did you say?
I was repeating what you said. I was making sure I heard you right.
I thought you were correcting my grammar. I thought you were like, no, it's their selves.
That's what you said.
Yeah. But I thought you were correcting my grammar.
No, I was making sure I heard you right because you said their selves.
But that kind of jeez.
Wait, people pooping, they make those noises while they're pooping?
Right, yeah. As if they know that they're
pooping? So it's remind themselves?
That they're kind of on stage, that they kind of have an audience because there's people in the wings waiting for their chance for their scene, so to speak.
So wait, what?
And so they'll comment audibly
on their own poops?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Like they will vocally if there is a noise, they'll
fart and then be like, woo wee.
Well, I mean, it's not a fart, is it? If you're,
I don't know.
Is a fart if you're sitting on a toilet? Who's to
if
say?
It's a fart, if there's no poop involved, then yes, it is a fart.
Does that still count as a fart?
Yeah.
You would say a fart sitting on a toilet is a fart.
What? What? Are you okay? If there's no
making
poop
a joke
involved?
if a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound if nobody hears it?
A fart is a fart if no one hears it or not, because I heard it. But also, it's only a fart if no poop comes out.
So with the meekness.
Wait, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about men in the men's restroom narrate.
I have found
they do walla
in
to
my
their
experience in sports stadiums or bars or airports, if someone is in there and it's obvious that they're
pooping?
that they're having not just regular. The people like I feel like they make sounds, and I'm like, are they making sounds to make me comfortable? You know what I mean?
Wait, that makes me more uncomfortable.
Right,
If
exactly.
If someone's pooping and is like also talking about
No,
it.
I know, but
Talking to you?
but if you're
Like,
in
yo, brother, you hear that one?
If you're in a men's room and you just hear the wildest like shitting sound, you know what I mean? And then silence, is that worse than you're in the men's room and you hear the wildest shitting sound, and then someone go like, oh, Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Like, because then I'm like, oh, okay, they got this. They're okay. They're aware.
As if
like,
if you didn't hear it, then you'd think they needed support and help.
No, I wouldn't think they needed support, but I'd be
they
like,
got this.
I would be like more spooked. No, I'd be like more scared.
Think it was a ghost?
I'd be more uncomfortable.
So if you don't hear someone talking while they're pooping, you think it's not a person?
I like it.
You think they're dying?
This is where we're getting. I like it. I like it when people that are in public restrooms and they have an audible moment of let's call it violence against the toilet, and they give the people that they know are also sharing that bathroom like commentary. It's comforting to me to know that they are okay.
I have never heard a woman.
And that this is crazy.
I've never heard a woman take a shit and be like, "Whoa, bitch, you hear that shit?" Like,
yeah, all the time. You have to. You can't.
So you do this?
I don't know. I don't do this. I can't home bowl. Home bowl for life. I can't. It's not gonna happen. I can't.
Wait. Okay, so
unless
every
a
time
medical emergency.
Dudes poop in the public bathrooms,
But people that can,
they narrate it. Like, so what are they just say like, "Whoof," like, "Oh my."
Oops. Well,
Yikes.
lots of yeah.
Did it.
Yeah. Or just like
halfway there. Oh, that's horrific.
I know, but at least
you prefer this.
We all know us, and we know that they're okay, and also realize that they know what they're doing is really obscene. I
would not think a person was okay if they were narrating their poop.
Not okay, but just like, I mean, even the worst is that just at a urinal. Like
they do this when they pee too.
Love, I have been next to people at urinals, and they're just going, like screaming in pain, or whatever.
You are actually joking with me.
No,
now.
This has happened.
You are actually not being serious.
Several times in my life. No,
people have screamed while peeing.
Yeah, and the rest.
They have a UTI.
I don't know. I don't know.
Why are you screaming when you pee?
Kidney stone. I don't know, or maybe it's just they waited too long. I don't know. But I've been there, and the rest of us that were in there were like, you know what I mean? Like, is everything okay? But like, yeah. And men sometimes scream at urinals. I don't know.
Is that common too, though?
It's common enough that it's happened a significant number of times in my life.
Just screaming while peeing?
Yes. I'll never forget. I was at what's that movie theater in LA? That's like the fancy one.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And going into like, you know, right before I got to pee before the movie, and going to the men's bathroom before the movie. It's the big movie theater in LA, the one that has like the dome. Okay. And this guy was peeing. He just had a forearm on the wall above the urinal. It was going, ah. Like,
Love, I don't know that.
I don't know him. I don't know that he's okay.
He's absolutely not okay.
You've never heard a woman screaming while peeing?
No.
Never once?
Why would a woman scream while peeing?
Why has it happened so many times in my
I'm
life?
Concerned. I'm
for
like
who?
For men. I'm sure the comments are going to say that I'm like too gullible.
Gullible of what?
Because you're lying about all this stuff.
No. ArcLight Cinemas.
Okay.
That was a movie theater.
So that time you heard... Okay, anyway, this is a wild conversation. I can't believe you've never said this as a need to relax before, that men shouting at their pee and narrating their poops.
Well, and traditionally older men, and it's like the foreshadowing for me is a level of pain in my body for whatever reason, and then being comfortable enough with that pain to publicly scream about it while urinating it's something that it keeps me up at night. That's
you know what?
That's where
You know what
that's where we're all headed.
I'm just now thinking about maybe
the fact that you're laughing to yourself about what you're about to say scares me.
maybe I'm thinking about it here, and I'm starting to get on board with the with the commentary poops because.
Go ahead. And that doesn't happen? Okay.
No, not in my experience. I mean, maybe everyone will correct me in the comments. I'm sure they will.
How could you not? Yeah.
But well, you said you don't. What do you mean? How could you not? You said you don't.
Well, I don't do it. But if I was doing it and it was like, you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Like, and I knew there was like a line of
if
people.
If it made that noise,
you know what I mean?
I hope your poops never make that noise because you need to call the police.
But
like
if
that
it's
is
like,
crazy.
if it's all of American Airlines flight whatever and they're all right out there and I've just made the sound, I would have to be like, ugh.
American Airlines flight, like you poop.
You're at the airport.
The airport.
And your entire
Okay.
flight, the entire male half of your flight is out there. You know what I mean? Right before you guys get on.
No one can hear
do
you
that.
poop from the terminal waiting areas.
You got to go in a men's bathroom, love.
Okay, well,
At
anyway,
LAX.
what
That's
I'm
all I
saying
gotta
is that
say.
like maybe I'm on board with this
You can.
because I think it's crazy, but at the same time, in real life, not in public bathroom life, but in real life, just like in life in general. If
you're talking to yourself. Oh, okay.
No,
Sorry.
if someone farts like just out and about in life, like family gathering, one person farts, or like you're walking down the aisle of a Target, you pass someone and you fart, and it's audible, like you can hear it. Yeah. If someone does not, like if you find that situation, you'd be like, whoop. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Something. If you do nothing to ignore it, that is crazy
I find
to me.
To
ignore it is crazy to me.
I have
so
like
maybe I'm on board. Is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like maybe I'm starting to understand it because in public life in a stall it's like you're hidden. So that's why I'm like you don't need to make noise because like you're in your own little private space. But when you can make eye contact with someone after you farted and not say anything, to me that's wild.
I say, yeah, own it, comment on it, or whatever. Like not for the sake of making other people comfortable, but just because the alternative is, I have this memory from 3rd grade.
Oh my God, what is this episode? I
had a social studies teacher, and we all knew this about her. I mean, the school, I think we had like 600 people in this elementary school, and we all knew this one teacher, this older woman. I'm not going to say her name.
Well, I would hope not.
But what she would do was when she was teaching social studies, arguably like to 4th, 5th, 6th graders, not the most like exciting class. Like I would say no one was paying attention to anything ever that she was talking about.
Okay, but she farted one day?
But no, every day she would casually walk over to like the big there was it's a classroom and there's the hallway and there's the wall where there's the windows and there's the big like heater metal heater thing that ran along the wall, and she would just be like teaching social studies and then walk over and then fart audibly and not comment on it ever. Come on. It's French for comment on it ever. And so we all knew that I want to say her, but I'm not going to say her name.
Don't.
Of course not. And she would always be by the
fart
radiator,
corner?
which would go over and fart.
That is diabolical.
By the radiator.
To fart by the radiator?
I know, love. It gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. Because when you do that for years of young children's lives, where we're all like aware of it and talking about it, and we're all like having to hold in our laughter, and it culminates in this denouement where like the last time, like I'm in 6th grade, I'm in the classroom, she does it, and then she goes to sit down in her chair at her desk and misses the chair.
Oh no!
Falls to the ground.
After a fart?
And farts.
You're making these things up.
I'm not. We're not on East Coast time right now, but I could call my friend and be like, yo, Miss So-and-so, what happened? And he would recite the same story to you.
No way.
This woman for years.
So sad. Did you guys laugh at her?
Sneaking them.
Well, it wasn't sneaky if it was audible. That's not sneaky.
At the radiator, but then to miss a chair, hit the ground, and then rip. It was. I feel like a bully.
That's so sad. Oh, but that's crazy. Wow, this episode is all fights and poop.
I know. Have to call my friend tomorrow and be like, "Yo,
okay,
I just told the story."
Yeah, you have to, because now I want to.
And I need you. And I'm not gonna line it up for him. I don't want him to tell me his version of events, because I feel like that's exactly what happened.
Okay.
And then I think this person retired
because of that.
I think they were like, that was the moment. They were like,
I'm out.
What are my benefits? When do they kick in?
Wow, I got gas.
Oh no. And respect, but like,
that's crazy.
Though. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I gotta find my phone, because I was gonna look up. I lost it. My phone is missing. I was gonna look up if I had any real access. Although, I'm living for this very talkative nighttime lovey.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, I love it.
We're on vacation.
I'm living for it. I love you talking is way better than me talking. No one wants to hear me talk anymore. Trust me.
Boy,
I'm in it.
Putting him to sleep. I was waiting at a bar for our takeout food, and so this is what you got.
Well, I had a bunch of relaxes, but who cares, right? Like, this is much more interesting.
Have I taken over? I've just been talking too much.
I love it. Keep going. You're not. You could never talk too much. I did them all. I've so many. I mean, even just from this trip alone, there's so many things that I could say. I wonder. Oh my God, where do I even begin? There's so many things, but I'm living for your stories. I kind of would rather just you. What's happening? People are gonna be like, they're stoned or something. Like, they're gonna think we're on something.
You do that to me sometimes.
Yeah, I always do that to you. For those of you not watching, he's putting his hand in between my knees and making it.
Yeah.
He's hitting them back and forth.
What's the problem?
Nothing's the problem.
Having a good time.
Well, I'm living for how much you have to say tonight. I wish every episode was just you talking, because you make me laugh and you're insane. And I just love when you talk.
I'm living.
But I am a little bit... I have a list of things, but like I feel like I can save it. Because you've said so many things, and I want to read comments. But also I kind of need to like... I kind of need to tease you a little bit here. You know it's not their selves, right?
Themselves?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What did I say?
You said their selves.
About who?
I don't know who. When you were talking earlier, you said their selves. I've heard you say it a few times. I just didn't know if you knew.
Was it something I said?
I say things wrong constantly, all the day, every time, all the ways.
Yeah.
Their selves.
It's fine. I wouldn't put it in a paper to be published, but
yeah.
Themselves. Thank you. That's a good note. I'll take that. Yeah. I can take criticism. What else you got? Give me some more criticism.
Okay, well, let's read comments.
Okay.
I'm sure there's lots of criticism there. Okay. I was confused by this. Erica said, remember when Erik, spelled with a C? Uh-oh.
Yikes. Yikes.
Also, wait, hold on.
How dare you?
Erica, this is the comments from a girl named Erica with it's a CK, but still, she's got a K.
Anyway. It's funny at a coffee shop, and I say my name. Sometimes they'll say with a C or a K, and I always say with a K. Thank you for asking. But sometimes, recently, they'll say with a CK, and the planet spins off its axis, and I feel like I'm going to pass out. I'm like, what are you talking about? What world are we living in?
Well, anyway, this person
Erika's
said,
world with the CK.
Remember
apparently.
when Erik squashed the avocado in his hands? We need that energy back. I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh yeah, it was on the. I squashed it with my hands on the podcast.
I do not remember this. You squash an avocado with your hands?
I'll do it right now.
What are you on tonight? And when did you squash an avocado with your hands? I don't remember this.
I think it was in a past episode.
For what reason?
To show my strength.
Ugh, okay. JPDJ94 said, the way my jaw dropped at the sight of Erik's jacket, I want it. You're wearing that cute little like bluish, or not bluish, purpley pink jacket thing, I guess. People really liked it. I don't know.
Do they want to know?
Yeah, well, that was the question, yeah.
I
think. Where'd it come from?
Scotch and Soda is the brand.
Okay.
Of this like kind of pinky purple corduroy jacket that I found at Nordstrom Rack.
Nice.
go to the rack.
There you go.
Rocket.
Gabrielle said, all Disney movies have magic, so the whole magic is forbidden thing makes no sense if your parents didn't want you to watch magical things. So she's talking about last week I said, I wasn't allowed to watch Care Bears, I wasn't allowed to read Harry Potter, blah, blah, blah. But I was allowed to watch some Disney movies. So anyway, the comment continues, Beauty and the Beast, which is your favorite Disney movie, if I'm not mistaken, is all about an enchanted castle and magic transformations, and there's a witch that transformed the beast, etc. And Little Mermaid has Ursula, who's a witch, and her dad has magic powers. Aladdin has the genie. Cinderella has fairy godmother. Snow White has the evil queen witch. Sleeping Beauty has Maleficent. Literally all Disney movies have magic. Please explain. I wish I could. I'd call my mom, but it's a bit late. I talk about this actually all the time. Like, we always joke about this, how like it didn't make any sense. Like we weren't allowed to watch or read a lot of things because of those
Disney
reasons.
was okay?
Yes.
It
makes no freaking sense because not only that, my oldest brother Christopher is a magician.
Right.
I think maybe that one was like because it's like
and was
'cause then
encouraged and supported.
But that is like it's
in
proving that,
that
the magic isn't real because he has to know how it works. So maybe that
but-
was the justification.
but
But the
parents-
Disney movies doesn't make any sense.
But they supported and
of course
helped him in that endeavor.
Yes.
Can I on Disney? Can I say Fantasia?
Okay, you can say that.
Because that's all just like a magical opus. Were you guys allowed
all
to
of them
watch
are.
Fantasia?
I've never seen it, but
You would never have?
No,
Do you know?
I haven't.
Are you aware of it? Do you know like
well,
what
look,
it
I
is?
literally just listed all Disney movies are magic.
Yeah,
They're
no,
all
but
magic.
specifically Fantasia like is like a silent kind of magic film with that's kind of dark to me in recollection. I don't know.
I don't think I've seen it, but I know that all the ones I just listed that are in this comment are very much magical.
Yes.
Magical witches, magical spells, magic, and it is very strange that some things I was allowed to watch and participate in, and some things I was not. Very weird. The Wizard of Oz. Loved Wizard of Oz. Wicked Witch, Wicked Witches, and the Good Witch and the Bad Witch and the magic and crazy. I don't know. I'll have to ask my parents. I feel like I've talked to my mom about this in the past, and she was like, I don't know. You know,
Yeah.
I think trust me. You say this does not make any sense. I agree with you.
You're just
it literally doesn't make sense.
just as a parent, you're just doing the best you can to protect your children from, I don't know,
Witches?
demons.
Okay. Or AIM said, I'm sure that I'm definitely not saying however that's supposed to be said.
Or aim.
Or AIM. You tell me. What do you think that says?
That's his or aim.
Thanks.
Well, I was thinking of like a boat oar and then like aim something.
Okay.
It's literally those two words together, or aim.
So this person said, I'm watching from South Africa. I've been watching since Flynn was a baby. And when you had the twins, I started having this very intense feeling that I'd have girl-boy twins too. So actually, I blame you for having girl-boy twins.
No!
Now 20 months old. And for going through the worst pelvic girdle pain, same as you. Just kidding.
South Africa?
Uh-huh. Seriously, though, your pregnancy and twin newborn vlogs were such a help. Thank you. Thank you for leaving that comment. I love the comments like this. Make me I love hearing about other moms and their journeys, especially other twin moms. I get so excited when I know other twin moms watch, or I don't know. It's just, It makes me really happy. So I'm so sorry that you blame me for that. I apologize. Pelvic girdle pain is brutal, and boy-girl twins, amazing, so fun, the best ever, but also real hard. So you're a superhero.
I wonder if that's their first kids or if
I
they
don't
had-
know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exciting. Congrats.
Okay, so this is Craig. Craig in Ohio has a long comment and is frustrated because you said...
who doesn't like a Craig? One of my best friends' name is Craig.
Craigs are great.
Good. Yeah.
So Craig has... It seems though might have a bone to pick with you because you did say a Caesar salad is a sandwich in the last episode. Now, Craig says...
What part of Ohio?
You know, I can't ask him. I just screenshotted his comment, so I'm not quite sure. But
Yeah,
Craig
it's
said...
important to me.
Okay, come on now, Erik.
Yeah.
A Caesar salad is a sandwich?
It's not a salad.
Normally, let me finish the comment. I've got a lot to go. If you're going to comment after everything, we're never going to get through it. But I love the comments. Just hold your tongue until the comments. Okay.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Normally, they said, okay, come on now, Erik, a Caesar salad is a sandwich. Normally, I see your logic. But this is absolutely the craziest sentence I have ever heard you say. Croutons in a salad do not a sandwich make. However, if I had received the panini press and my mate made a comment about not being a sandwich person, right at the moment I had planned to make paninis for two, I would have felt deflated.
Yes.
I definitely get that. When I fry ribeyes, I see that I have left them just slightly too rare, and I see that I've left them just slightly too rare for my mate. I can feel the disappointment, and it makes me feel ... weird, guilty, disappointed in my effort.
Yeah.
Involving other people into food preparation is a surprisingly emotional thing, isn't it?
I think so, yes.
What a journey this comment is.
Yeah. Is there more?
No, I wish.
I wish you kept
Good old
going.
Craig. I know, I love Craig.
Craig, comment more and longer.
But yeah, real upset about your a Caesar salad as a sandwich is one of the craziest things you've ever said.
Well, I just think that people are like, well, I'm on a health kick. I'm just gonna have a salad. You know what I mean? I'm cutting out carbs. I'm just gonna eat a salad. This, that. When I think of a Caesar, and I think of Caesar dressing, and I think of like Parmesan cheese. And yeah, and you put the chicken in, whatever. But like, if croutons are crucial to the salad, are we not doing the same amount of bread, but it's just cut up in little squares, as opposed to the salad being wrapped in the bread as a sandwich? Then it is a sandwich. So I said that last week as a joke,
are a lunatic.
but I've thought about it a lot since I've said it. Like, I've thought about it a lot.
Why does everything have to be a sandwich? Why can't it be what it is, which is a salad?
It can be, but I'm just saying, let's not kid ourselves. Let's not lie to ourselves. If we're taking garlic bread and toasting it and then cutting up these little garlic bread toasts into little squares and putting it in the salad, is it not the same thing as putting the salad between two pieces of garlic bread?
Here is where your argument is the biggest fail of all time.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Because
let's change our posture and sit up a little bit.
Name a time where you've been to a sandwich shop and it's like, should I get the turkey or the Caesar sandwich? That's not a thing. Everything that is inside of a Caesar salad, the Caesar dressing, the romaine lettuce, the friggin', what else is in a Caesar salad? Croutons. Other than that, romaine lettuce. Oh, Parmesan cheese. Who puts Parmesan cheese in a sandwich? Like, everything you're saying, these are not things that people put in a sandwich. I would never be like, yes, I want a Caesar salad sandwich. A Caesar sandwich?
Colleen,
no, it's a Caesar salad sandwich. I want a Caesar sandwich, please.
Freshman year of college, I took a philosophy class at 9 a.m. and I didn't go ever, and I failed the class. That's what this is like.
What?
The sandwich is the bread. The bread is there.
Wait, what does this have to do with your philosophy class?
It sounded like what the two times I went to that class, what they were saying, how you talked about it. But the bread's there. It's a sandwich.
So anything with bread is a sandwich? Is a churro a sandwich that's bread?
What?
I mean, I don't know. Like, what? Is a donut a sandwich? Is bread?
I quit.
What are you talking about?
Do you say is a churro a sandwich?
I'm just confused.
Because I said a Caesar salad is essentially a Caesar sandwich.
Anything that has bread of any sort is a sandwich? Like, what are you saying?
No, I'm saying a Caesar salad is a sandwich.
Is soup?
It's a Caesar salad sandwich, but the bread is cut up and not loafed.
Sure. So when I, let's say, get a cup of clam chowder and put like those little crackers in it, which is bread, is it a sandwich?
No, you're putting crackers in clam chowder.
Right, you're putting croutons in a salad. That doesn't make it a sandwich.
But if you were like, and be like, hey, I'm getting clam chowder. I'm going to cut up a bunch of bread and put it in the clam chowder and be like,
yeah, it's
you're
bread.
making a clam chowder sandwich. Your stomach doesn't know. Your stomach,
you would say that?
Your stomach
you
is
would say it's a clam chowder
thing
sandwich
going into your stomach, is it not?
You are such an idiot. It's crazy.
I know.
It's crazy, actually, because you could literally argue this about anything. You like this makes no sense.
I'm only arguing about Caesar salads.
So let's say I make you a quesadilla. Okay, make you a quesadilla.
Okay.
And this is actually a better argument than everything you've said. But I make you quesadilla.
The look on your face is so proud. Go.
It's not. This isn't even a good argument. I make you quesadillas. Chicken and cheese. Okay. Chicken and cheese. What else you put in a quesadilla? Whatever you want, okay? Who cares? So
That's pretty
it's a
much it.
quesadilla, and you eat it, and I go, how's your burrito? You'd be like, it was a quesadilla. I'd be like, no, it's a burrito because it's all the same in your stomach anyway, so it's a burrito. It has a name. It's a quesadilla. So why are you saying a Caesar salad is a sandwich when it's literally a salad? Sure, when you put all the ingredients in your stomach at the same time.
Wait, in the quesadilla, is there beans?
Some people don't like beans in their burrito, but also...
But they do not put beans in a quesadilla.
No
is
one
there rice in a
puts-
quesadilla?
No one puts Caesar salad in a sandwich, love. No one puts Caesar salad. No, who's like, hey, what do you want in your sandwich?
Wait,
I'm
what?
I'm going to the deli. What do you want in your sandwich? Can I please have Parmesan cheese, anchovies, and Caesar salad dressing?
Okay, anchovies is...
What are you
that's a
talking
thing of
about?
the past of like Caesar salad. Like,
It's
they don't do it anymore in the dressing. They don't put anchovies anymore in the dressing. They don't. Unless you're at like a fancy restaurant where they're like, we have to do anchovies in a Caesar salad. They don't do it anymore. It's not a thing.
It's literally what it is. This is the craziest conversation. I can't believe you're arguing this. So is every salad with croutons a sandwich?
That's a good question, love. Yes. No. Specifically, because Caesar, I feel like, has more croutons. But what's every salad with croutons? Name a salad with croutons.
Every salad ever that I've ever eaten in my life has
croutons?
croutons. Of course it does, because croutons are delicious.
What is croutons?
Bread. So you only
In
eat
little
bread for
squares.
sandwiches? Yes. So if I
Well, I'm
was...
saying it's not salad.
It's not a salad?
I'm just saying it could be considered a sandwich to your stomach because it's the same amount of bread. So why don't you just have a sandwich? Just have a sandwich is what I'm saying. Eat more sandwiches. Live life.
I'm glad...
Life is short.
I'm glad
have a sandwich.
I'm glad you're saying this
To
word.
Little Miss, I don't care for sandwiches. I don't care for paninis.
I'm actually so glad you're saying that word so much because Connor left a comment, said, does anyone else notice Erik says sandwich instead of sandwich? Sir. LOL. Sandwich.
What's their problem?
Well, you're not saying the word correctly. It's not a problem. It's
Spell
just
sandwich.
Spell it.
Yeah.
SANDWICH.
That's not how I spell it.
You spell SAM?
SAMD.
MITCH. Sandwich.
SAMD.
I laughed at this comment. Can I tell you why?
WICH.
You don't put a W. You don't even put the W in it. It's sandwich. This comment made me giggle because earlier today, we were in the car and Erik had made a sandwich for Flynn, and he said, "Eat your sandwich.
The way you
You
pronounce
need to
it.
take a bite of your sandwich." And I kind of smiled. I was like, "Oh, that's so cute that he says sandwich like a little kid. Like that's how little kids say a sandwich. Like sandwich." And then I read that comment today, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's so funny. He just did that. Like you just done that." And then I read that comment, and I was like, "That's so funny." So I had to screenshot it. And then you just said sandwich like 100 times.
Yeah. Sandwich. I don't think I say I think I say sandwich.
You say sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yeah. With an M. I like it. Picasso.
Yeah.
It's good.
Kill me. I don't. That's how I say the word sandwich.
Sandwich. No, it's just...
Not that concerned about it.
All right. You guys left really funny comments last week, but I'm just going to read one more. So keep them coming because they make me laugh. Larry Wayne said, "I'm bringing the is a burger a sandwich hot debate to the listeners of SAS. Love the podcast." I don't know what you mean by that. Maybe you mean you're going to talk about it in the comments of the Patreon for SAS or something? I'm not quite sure what you meant. Did I talk about it with Rachel? I don't think so. Anyway.
You did with me.
I love you, Erik, but bro, a burger is a burger and a sandwich is a sandwich. Or a sandwich, if you're Erik. Why don't you just rename the burger Gulf of Sandwich for Pete's sake? And then I forgive him because he's clearly exhausted. What is he talking about? Her breath stunk because it stunk. And yes, when you sneeze, you breathe out air, and the nose is connected to her throat, which is connected to her mouth. So what? You are tired, friend. Because you had this whole thing.
What
You're
did I
like,
say?
wait, because I was saying how Flynn told me my breath stank. And you were like, do you think it's because you sneezed? So when you sneezed, he smelled like that's what made your breath
hold in
stink.
your sneezes that you were holding in the air.
Yeah, but you were trying to argue that that's what made it stink.
No, I wasn't saying that's what made it stink.
No, it's just because then he
Yeah.
smelled it. Yeah, because I sneezed and then he could smell my breath. I don't know. I think we were like just very delusional talking last week,
Yeah.
and apparently this week we are too. But I'm having a blast. Erik does not agree.
I know how tired I am. I just don't like. I think it's the worst thing you could say to somebody is that like I know you're tired, or like you're tired. You know what I
No,
mean?
that's not. It's you look tired.
Yeah, I don't.
You look tired.
Yeah, I don't. I
I don't mind someone saying I am tired because that's just a fact of life. I just am tired.
Yeah, I know, and I know I am. It just doesn't. Yeah.
Are you okay? Did Larry Wayne hurt your feelings a little bit?
No, I'm tired.
You're cool with Larry
I'm
Wayne.
tired, and it's obvious, and
But it's wonderful.
and it's an excuse.
Oh no, we didn't play Catchphrase. Can we play Catchphrase?
Go grab it.
Just that we can say that we played a board game at a
You have
rental?
seconds of my patience.
of your pinchins. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Do you want wits end or catchphrase or fact or crap?
I've literally opened up the podcast by shitting on these games.
Which ones you got to pick it?
Pick,
Wits
I don't
end,
know what any of
catchphrase-
them are. Catchphrase, love, because you said it 8
Well,
times as walking over
okay.
there before you made it a debate.
Well, because there's one called fact or crap, which might be interesting, honestly.
Well, yeah, that's what they're here for.
Catchphrase.
And look at how much it's been played.
Okay, so how does this game work? I don't remember. You click this and then you have to guess the thing. Isn't it supposed to click or something? And then it zaps or something?
I'm not going to learn a board game.
It's not a board game.
real
It's just a
time.
little thing.
Is this on
Have
the
you played this
podcast?
before? It is now. Have you played this before?
No.
Is it okay, hold on. Okay, so we have catchphrase here. So how this works, in case you guys don't know, is I have this little disc in front of me and it's going to have a word on it. And I'm going to try to get Erik to guess the word without saying the word. I can't say the word, but I can give you as many clues as I want, I guess. But since you're supposed to do this with teams, we don't have teams. So we'll just pass this back and forth and try to get the other person to guess the words.
You're going to pass it to me, but I'm guessing the words, so I'll see
No,
it.
no. No. You're going to guess. I'm going to have you guess one, and then you'll guess.
Okay.
We'll go back and forth.
Okay, tell me when to hit the button.
Okay, and we have a timer for no reason because.
Yeah. Well, because then if I don't get it, then I'll...
Well, maybe we do.
Don't get a point?
Maybe we do it this way. I'll have you guess for me,
Uh-huh.
and we'll see how many, and then you guess, and whoever gets the most in that time.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Which still, who wins then? The person who guessed or the person who did the whatever? Who cares? Here we go. Ready? Okay, the first. Don't put that beeping right on it. Okay, when I want to tell you how much I love you, but in writing, I would write you a love.
Letter.
No.
Note.
Yes. Okay. I don't want to do anything today. I just want to lay on the couch and be.
Lazy.
Yes. We're gonna get married. We're gonna.
Have a baby.
No, no. When you want to get married, people say you
Have a wedding.
You can also do this with your shoelaces.
Tie the knot.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna wear a short little
Skirt.
Yes. Ooh, this has lots of words in it, and you can learn what the words are.
Dictionary.
Oh my God, we're so good at this game. I'm gonna chew it, and you're gonna pop it.
Gum. Bubble gum.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this feline lives in a thin
Kitty cat.
hall. A thin hall outside.
Cheetah.
No. Cheetahs do not live in thin halls.
What do you mean?
It's a kitty.
A thin hall kitty cat?
Yes, the second one. An alley cat. A thin hall outside an alley?
A thin hall?
I don't know. I need to get you to say alley.
Thin hall? Like, no.
Okay. Okay. This cannot be interesting to anyone. My turn to guess.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. It's in the sky after the rain
A bird.
and the clouds.
A rainbow.
Yes.
You just said rain, but it's okay.
Oh, I can say a single.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of here. I'm a
I gotta leave.
fugitive. I'm a fugitive.
A bad guy. I'm
And
on the
I'm-
run. Lovey.
I work in the zoo.
I'm a zookeeper.
And I work with the big cats.
I'm a trainer, a cat trainer,
Yeah,
a
but the
tiger
big ones that
trainer,
go rawr.
a lion tamer.
Yes.
Wow.
I gotta change this thing on my car. It ran out
The
of
oil,
air.
the tire. Oh my gosh, we're so good at this game.
I'm so snooty. I'm
A
such
snob. Oh my gosh, I think
I gotta bang this thing because I'm in
A
the
drum.
band and I bang the.
drum,
Can't spend that much money. I'm on a.
diet. A budget.
Gotta put this thing in the ocean to stop my boat.
Anchor. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I won.
We just did this question again because it's on
TV.
repeat.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think that game didn't work because who wins?
Is that what this game is?
That's what the game is. But it's kind of like lame because how do we win? You're supposed to play with teams. So like it'd be like if we were on a team, then we would. But like, who gets the point here? Because is it who's the better guesser? Who's the better guess giver?
Because I could also like sabotage you if I wanted.
So anyway, but now you can never. The only reason I do this is now you can never say.
Now I get it. Now I get why the rental properties would have these things there.
It's fun, man. So fun.
Thanks, rental property.
All right, well, let's go talk more about poop and farts in public restrooms. And thanks for listening and watching. And we love y'all. Keep the comments coming. They make us laugh.
Kitty.
Cat.
Kitty.
Cat.
Litter.
Litter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right.
You're loose.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.